What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the PlayStation 4. Today we're going to be checking out Killzone Shadowfall multiplayer before the servers get shut down. And I gotta say, before we get started here, it's so surprising to me that here we are, 2 years into the new generation of systems. It doesn't even feel that long, but we're basically there, and we're already seeing last-gen games get their servers shut off. It's just surprising to me because, gaming on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, back when the online mode was really prevalent with those games, it's like, I still remember those days, very vividly. So it's just kind of crazy to me how fast time flies. We're going to be checking out Killzone Shadowfall today, a launch title for the PlayStation 4, and actually my very first PlayStation 4 game I ever played and purchased. I unboxed this game for you guys back when I purchased the console on release, and it was my very first PlayStation 4 game I played. It was, it was just an experience. And I really liked the game. This game was also kind of panned critically when it came out. People said it was a very weak storyline, very weak gameplay, and very generic, but I actually really enjoyed the game. Here we have, buy rewards. What? Win 7 missions playing any faction in... Huh? Oh, I can buy stuff? I don't have enough credits, but I can buy stuff. Here, let's just go back. Alright, so we're going to see how this goes. They're shutting down the servers on Friday. I'm recording this on Tuesday nights. I may play a little bit more later on in the week, but we'll see. This is a game I really enjoyed for the campaign, but didn't really play that much when it came to the multiplayer. And I did enjoy Killzone 2 and Killzone 3 multiplayer. In particular, Killzone 2 was my favorite in the franchise. I would love for them to remake the original Killzone. They should give Bluepoint Games that IP. So we have 24-player domination, team deathmatch, classic warzone, and then new recruits. I'm not sure which one is best to start off. I'm guessing team deathmatch. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully there's some people. It looks like we're already loading into a game here. Oh gosh, it's only one other person. Hopefully they can matchmake people in. So we have, look at all these classes and loadouts. I guess we have like sniper rifles, assault rifles, and then shotguns, it looks like. I guess we'll go with an assault rifle and just spawn. Interesting. Yeah, so what was interesting about this game is that the multiplayer was 60 frames per second with an upscaled 1080p resolution, and the single-player campaign was an unlocked frame rate at native 1080p. And I remember that I think someone sued Guerrilla Games because Guerrilla Games was, and Sony both, were saying this game was native 1080p. They were advertising it as native 1080p. And someone sued them based off of the fact that this game is... What the fuck? Oh, there's a guy over there. Yeah, if I remember correctly, someone sued them because the game was being upscaled in the multiplayer only. It's native 1080p in the campaign, but there's some type of upscaling method that they used. I guess we'll go try this out. It's a shotgun. It's kind of like an automatic shotgun. So yeah, I played the multiplayer. Out of all the Killzones, this is the one I least played the multiplayer for. I wasn't really so into it. I much preferred Killzone 2 and Killzone 3 multiplayer. Although it was still a really great introduction to a new generation of consoles. And still to this day looks great, doesn't it? I mean, you can see some of the limitations these days. There's a lot of aliasing going on. But the lighting is fantastic. The lighting looks great. This is a game I wish got a PlayStation 4 Pro update, because if they got this to run at like a checkerboard 4K like they did with Horizon, this game would look fantastic on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Dude, he's one guy. He's one guy, but he's kicking our asses. Yeah, the game still looks great, I have to say. It is a smooth 60 FPS. It looks like Ooh, there he is. God. I hit him a few times, but I couldn't down him. It is mostly a smooth 60 FPS. I do notice there's a few drops in what looks like the mid-50s. But for the most part, it's pretty smooth. I actually, you know, just to kind of get in full 2013 mode, I unpacked my PlayStation 4, my launch PlayStation 4, not the Pro, and I have my PS5 here. I could have played this on that, but I unpacked my launch PlayStation 4, hooked it up, and I'm using actually a launch PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 controller. So I'm in full 2013 mode when this game came out, using all the launch consoles and accessories even. Dude, what is that? Excuse me. I can't get this thing. There we go. I guess it's best if we stick together, this guy and I. I'm hoping that there's actually more people playing other game mode, because this is pretty sad. It's just 3 people. I mean, the whole game just looks good. It's a good looking game. You consider that this game next year will be 10 years old, and it's just insane to me, you know? I grew up with the original PlayStation playing Spyro the Dragon. I remember seeing like the PlayStation 2 for the first time, playing like Gran Turismo on that and being like, oh my god, graphics are so incredible. And finally getting a PS3 and playing Uncharted Drake's Fortune and just being completely blown away. And it was pretty much at that point, you know, when the PlayStation 4 came out, one of the main criticisms that people had was that it wasn't a significant jump. That generation was not a significant jump. Going from the PS3 to the PS... Ooh. Oh my god, there's no aim assist at all. That's why. Dude, there's like no aim assist. I didn't realize that in this multiplayer. You have to like really aim for them. He's gonna go to his spawn. Okay. He ran away. Yeah, that's why I'm having such a hard time hitting him. Is there's no like, you know, snap, aim snap at all. There's no like assist when you're just kind of like moving around. You have to aim and hit him. Otherwise, there he is. All right, I got him finally. Good. I did something useful. Okay, good. It looks like another guy joined him, so that's helpful. Anyway, games towards the end of this generation did actually end up looking good. I got him. I actually ranked up. They did actually end up looking pretty good compared to the early days of like the PlayStation 3, where there is pretty evidently a jump. It's just a little bit more subtle. I really consider like the 8th generation of systems the generation of refinement. I guess we lost that match. It was really the generation of refinement, excuse me, where we kind of refined the image quality. You know, we had TAA and stuff like that. We got temporal resolutions, and that was weird. You know, things of that nature. So, okay, I am gonna sit here and let's see. I want to quit because it's just gonna pull me into another game, I believe, with those other guys. We'll try to search for a larger team mode just because I want to get more people into here. It doesn't tell you how many players are playing the game. Alright guys, well, as you can see, I searched for a team deathmatch game and look what came up. There are people playing this. This is a full 12-on-12 multiplayer match. I don't know how the fuck I lucked up, but if anyone's still watching this video and you didn't leave out of boredom for the last match, thank you. We're gonna play the game here. If we can. It's completely blacked out. What the hell? Oh my god, that was bizarre. It's not letting me... Why? else, maybe. Every single time I push X, I get a black screen, and it's not my system, as you can see. Oh my god. Okay. I was getting worried there for a sec. Alright, so an actual multiplayer match with real people. Finally, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with this playlist because it's very clear to me that... Shit. It's very clear to me that it has become extremely hard to get a match in this game. I guess we'll try a few weapons here and see what works out well. I was doing well with the sniper rifle in that bot match. You revive them just to get them down. It's a shame you can't, like, kill people when they're down. Should we try different, like, guns and stuff that we find? Maybe we'll do that, like, start picking up different guns. Oh, that's what I had before. I'll have to find what people are using here. This looks like a submachine gun. Or is it the sniper rifle that I had before? No, it's submachine gun. This is what we needed, man. It needs to be chaotic, just like this. Look at this. You can't even see what's going on. The frame rate's dipping. This is exactly how it should be. Exactly how it should be. This is the multiplayer. Oh god. Oh my god, that was crazy. I'm actually very impressed they used like a bokeh depth of field here. Alright, should we try the sniper rifle out because I was doing decent in the bot match? Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping that we would find the first time around. And in fact, what I might just do is record, I might just cut out the rest of the bot matches I was playing and record more of this, I don't know. Didn't have too much time today, but wanted to get some multiplayer in. God, these people are lagging everywhere. I don't even care. I want to play the game. I can't see what's going on. Oh shit. Said someone was trying to revive me and then it stopped. Alright. We'll try the sniper rifle again. One of those health shields. Come on, man. Come on. Ugh. This is fun, dude. Where were all these people when I was matchmaking and searching for stuff? Look at this. Dude, look at this. This shit's crazy. Ooh. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Dude, there is lag going on, I'm telling you. And it's not with like my shots. It's lag with the controller. You know, it's like you have to wait for the animation to stop and then it actually oh, we won the match. You have to wait for the animation to stop, like wait for your character to stop doing what he's doing, and then it will matchmake you, or then it will, you know, listen to whatever you're telling it to do on the controller. Alright, well that was fun, and we have a full match here, so I'm not gonna fuck with the game, you know? Here's the park, so we'll do that, I guess. I'm not going to screw with the game, you know. If this is the best case scenario, a full lobby, full game modes, and all that stuff. So I don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize what we have here. So this is just going to be more team deathmatch, I guess. Okay, here we go. Any other weapons we have here that we can try? It looks like they're all sniper rifles. And then this is all assault rifles, it looks like. This is a new gun. This breacher? No, that's the shotgun I was using. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. This is the support class. Okay. I guess we'll just try out... I'm going to continue using the sniper rifle just because I've been doing well with that. I'm kind of used to the way it handles. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, man, the lighting is great in this game. Still is to this day. Great lighting. That's what I was so excited about this game for, is that, you know, it took the series back to Vetka instead of being on Helgen for Killzone 2 and Killzone 3. And that's why I want them to remake the original Killzone. Could you imagine the original Killzone remade with, like, visuals like this? But it's, like, all being destroyed and shit? That would be so freaking... Oh my god. I didn't realize the enemies were right in my face. Yeah, the original Killzone remade with, like, you know, a visual art style like this would just be incredible. It really would. Nice, I like their throwback to the PlayStation 3 XMB. It's literally the waves. That's great. Get used to this, man. Ooh, there he is, sniper. Got some people there. Shit. Oh my god, dude. Dude, dude, the frame rate right now is like in the 30s. When it dips, it dips. I don't think that fake 1080p is doing anything, man. It's definitely noticeable when it dips. I'm sure if I put this on my PS5 and, you know, I could just enjoy it without any of that, but screw that. This is the experience that we had when the game launched. Just like this. What the hell is this? It has rainbows. Yeah, dude, the lag is incredible. The animation lag, not, again, the lag with the actual connection. The connection's fine, but the animation lag, it takes a while to get used to. This game is a lot slower than you think it is. You can't play it like Call of Duty, you can't play it like Battlefield. It just isn't responsive like that. You have to, like, almost at times... Shit, dude, I thought it was... Oh my god. I don't even know what I'm doing. Shit. Alright. Can we choose a different spawn point? And since everyone's doing assault, why don't we just... Let's try an LMG, because I haven't done that before. Which ones are good? LMG. I guess we'll try this one. See how this goes. Oh, okay, I do remember this map. This is one of the launch maps for the game. It's up there. I remember it because of this outside patio area. Beautiful. God. Dude, wouldn't die. Oh, I can revive him? Here we go. Shit. Dude, they're like all around you, man. God. I need to like revive myself, get health for myself. Oh my god, now there's turrets in the air? Dude, what is this? It's completely chaotic. Oh, I remember this from the earlier Killzone games. This LMG. right there. Okay, I'm gonna follow these guys and see if we can do something. And try and pick up a better weapon, because, here we go. Oh, this is the, oh, I didn't even know they had this weapon in the game. This is the original assault rifle from Killzone 2 and 3, and the original one that it was adapted from. Ooh, it's good. It's really good. It's very stable. Alright. It looks so interesting seeing... I never seen it before in this game. It looks interesting. It's definitely... it looks more fake. I think it looked better in Killzone 2. Just saying. Oh god, it's a spawn shield. No. Shit. Oh my god. Alright, well, that didn't help us. Yeah, this gun feels nice. Oh my god, these guys are super quick. Not only are they super quick, but they seem completely used to the game. There we go. Oh my god, that turret got me, really? Alright, well, we lost. That was pretty abysmal. The factory, everyone seems to go for the factory. Why don't we do the hangar? I'll vote for that. Alright, new map here. Same group of people. I want to see if I can unlock... Oh, it's locked. Why? Want to play with classic weapons? Please purchase the Insurgent expansion or the season pass. How much are they charging? Is it free? Because the game's going offline? Are they going to give it to you for free? No, of course not. It's Sony. The Insurgent pack is $10 and you get 3 weapons? Looks like you get 3 weapons. Character classes, yeah. I'm really kind of surprised they don't just give it to you for free because the servers are being shut down. So it's like, what difference does it make? But no. The Sony of today wants to nickel and dime you for a game that's going offline. Could you imagine if I paid $10 and then couldn't utilize it? I bet if I contacted PlayStation support, they'd be like, yeah, we'll give you a refund. After they said that there would be no refunds. But that's just kind of screwy that they... Fuck, dude. That's kind of screwy that they actually allow people to purchase that when their servers are being shut down. I don't agree with that. Didn't even realize that was an enemy. Dude, seriously? Find that assault rifle. Dude, I feel like everyone's the enemy. I feel like I'm on my own. As soon as I find that assault rifle, I get killed. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of incredible to me that, you know, yeah, they have bot matches, which is definitely appreciated, but even so, it really just transforms the game. Because the bots don't play like this. Oh my god. The bots don't play like this at all. The bots are like, they're stupid. They shoot at like walls of nothing. They're really not that intelligent. Why don't we do this? Actually, hold on. some of these guys like spawn, or they camp the spawn points, and then just like completely murder you from around the corner. Another more ammo for this gun. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame that they don't give you the DLC for free, and that you can't just use these weapons. Oh my god. Well, he got me. He would have got me there anyway, probably. I was not expecting him, but I couldn't fire at all because I was vaulting over that railing. Not so much a fan of this map. Seems like there's just a lot of choke points. Again, it's hard for me to like get a beat on some people because there's no aim assist. Oh my god. He's up there. Thank you. Turret knows what's up. Dude, where? You're just sitting there waiting for me? Seriously? Alright, I have, looks like speed. Ooh! Ooh, come on! Alright, well I got one. Yeah, I like the way the maps look. I like the art direction. I'm just not a fan of the design at all. It's nice when you have like a full lobby like this because clearly they develop the maps to really benefit from big team modes like this. Alright, I was gonna say, I can't believe I didn't kill him there. Clearly they developed all the maps to allow for big team battles. And it's just like, it's chaos everywhere, but I feel like that's the way it's intended to be. I like the way that those, well, we won the mission actually. I like the way that those LMGs handle, so I actually might focus my attention on doing LMGs. We'll have to see. So I'm probably going to play around two or three more. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. In terms of what I recorded so far, because what I recorded so far was just me searching around for games and me playing a series of bot matches. I might have like a quick prelude of what it was like before, and then just these videos, these multiplayer matches will be basically the summary of my time, my final time playing multiplayer for this game. It is nice though that we are getting a different map for every game. Here we are on Helgen, it looks like. Or actually no, this is the other side of Vetka that the Helghast took over. The hell? How did he get killed already?
Revive droids on the way.
Don't know how he got killed already. God, these maps are like, ugh. They're so like complex. It's almost like you have so many directions that you can go in. You don't know which direction you really want to go. There's people firing at you from all angles. It's kind of stressful. There we go. There we go. Alright. They're up above us. I see them on the map. Oh my god, he got an aerial takedown, this fool. So clearly there's a way you can drop down from up there. I don't know how you get up there to begin with, though. Alright. Nice execution. Okay. Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, how do I know when I unlock that site? I guess I have to keep checking. I only need 3 more kills to unlock it. I like that. I like that you have to complete the challenges with the weapons to unlock the gear. It's not like you just level up and all of a sudden you have that. They're pretty straightforward. It's easy to understand. Jeez. You can just kind of drop in and just start unlocking stuff, which I like. I always appreciate, especially these days, just drop in and drop out multiplayer. I'm so tired of multiplayers requiring like experience and levels over the course of many seasons. Because how dare people have lives, or how dare people play other games? Oh, he's right over there. I saw his name tag. God, I can barely see him. Ugh. Dude, I have no idea where... Ooh! Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that we had destructible environments like that. Yeah, I didn't even realize we had destructible environments. Oh, that's our guy. Okay. Looks like they're over there. Shit, dude. They always seem to pop up behind you. That's a good guy. Oh shit. Ugh. Again, hard to hit people when you don't have any aim assist helping you out. Definitely not used to that. The game still retains its heaviness as is signature with the way the Killzone series feels. Doesn't do you any favors in the multiplayer though. Ah! I had a feeling he was going to be sitting there waiting for me. I think I got that sight now, which is good. The fuck, dude? Alright, whatever. I think I got the sight now for that gun. Let me go back to my loadouts. Oh no? Oh, I need one more kill. Dude, you never know where they're coming from. Look at the insanity. Dude, how, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. I am gonna blame lag on that, because if you go back and watch that in slow motion, my reticle and my gun were firing right on his torso. He should have been dead. I don't agree with that. Yo, how is this dude? Oh my god, there's a turret here. Oh. Of course. These guys are really using their power-ups, and I just... Again, I'm not used to that with this game. I haven't, like, it hasn't made its way through my brain that I have abilities that I can use. Dude, seriously? Yes, okay, I did that site. Unlocked attachment, there we go. Okay. Next time I die, I will enable that. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we'll do that now. This should make it a bit easier to actually kill people, hopefully. It's a turret. There he is. Okay, good. Ooh! Oh, you got so lucky you put that up, dude. And I was an idiot. Downstairs. Oh my god! Alright. I got my attachment, I got my gun. Well, not the gun I wanted, but I'm not paying $10 to mess with the M82. I'd rather just pick it up like this. It takes so long just to throw the grenade. I actually got him. Yeah, it takes so long to throw the grenade and just do basic actions. God, explosives. Oh my god, what is going on? Dude, this is, I think, our spawn point. How is he able to just sit here? Throwing grenades like crazy. They have these health shields, which are incredibly annoying. We got turrets. And we got big, look at this thing. An air support drone. Wasn't that thing like a boss fight in Killzone 2? Ugh. You know, as awful as I'm doing, I will say this. This is exactly what I was hoping to experience when I was playing when I tried the multiplayer out originally. So I'm glad I found this this lobby, because the bots can't give you action like this. They're actually fairly stupid. Well, I got him, but he got me, apparently. Got me with a headshot. Alright. Fuck, dude, there's like... Oh my god, how many of them are there? Right at our spawn point. This dude has a turret. Or a health drone, excuse me. Dude, do you run out of ammo? Ugh. What is that? What is that? An pulse emitter destroyer. Oh my god. Actually got 2 kills there? Damn. I'll take it. Alright, that right there, like that was clearly lag. Because I was shooting him in the face, but he was not reacting. Alright, yeah, our faction lost. Okay guys, so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play one more match. I'm going to play one more match, and then what I'm going to do is give my final thoughts on what I think after all these years. I hope we don't have to play on the park again. If that's the case, then that sucks. I guess we're going to be doing the park again. Alright guys, so this will be my final match on the Killzone Shadowfall multiplayer here. Hopefully we have a good one, and I redeem myself, even though I've been doing pretty awful. As to be expected, you know, this game, what the hell? I'm moving without... Okay. This game handles a lot differently than other FPSs. You know, it's weighty, there's a bit of delayed action there with like waiting for animations to play out. So it's not so responsive. Cover system though. Oh, it looks like some people actually left. Alright, I got an assist. I can live with that. Question is, what weapon did he have? Not the one I need. Ooh. Alright, come on. That's what you have to do. You have to like not aim when they're close to you. Well, I got him, but he blew me up with the grenade. Alright. Has been nice though to revisit this game, I have to say. It is pretty cool to see, you know, almost 10 years later what the graphics were like cutting edge graphics. I mean, this is Guerrilla. They don't screw around. They definitely utilize all the power they can. And for their first, you know, PlayStation 4 title, graphics here are fantastic. Damn. Yeah, the graphics are fantastic. I do think it's very interesting. In the multiplayer specifically, I mean, all the stuff with the foliage here, there's a lot of aliasing and flickering going on. And I'm not sure what they're using to for their further upscaling resolution, what type of method that they're using, but this was before the days of like TAA being in almost every single game and stuff like that. Games had a really kind of raw, sharp look to them. And I actually like that art style too. I actually found that I like that sort of raw output. You know, these days games look a lot cleaner. But there's something to be said, like, you know, TAA kind of blurs the image, and so texture detail doesn't resolve quite as nicely as a more, whoa, here we go. Come on, don't kill me, I just picked up this cool weapon, come on. Dude, you're just spawning there. That's not fair. You're just sitting there waiting for... Oh my god, he came down. The dude came down. What the... They're just coming down here. It's a turret. I do think that the game would be a little bit... I mean, I seriously think that this game could benefit a lot from aim assist, excuse me. Yeah, there's that challenge of, like, you know, having to actually hit people and stuff like that, but I don't know, I guess you get used to it over time, just the way that the gunplay feels. I'm sure a lot of these people have, like, literally played the game since launch or around then, and they're just, like, diehards of it. Absolutely love it. Fuck. Alright. The maps are like very complex. It almost makes you wonder, like, sometimes I'm just like, how are you supposed to find people? Look at this. Some secret path. It's like, how the hell are you supposed to find people? Where? Look at this, there's even paths over here. It's like you break the environment. Break the environment and you have like different ventilation shafts and stuff. Nice audio, by the way. You can hear the gun reverberating in the shaft. Alright. This is what I want. It's a turret, an enemy turret, of course. And of course, by the time I destroy it, there's someone behind me. Guy got a sniper on me? Yep, that's what it was. I'll stick with this. I was thinking about moving over to the sniper rifle, but I might later on. We still have 8 minutes for this match. Games do take a while, though. I do think that's a bit interesting. The multiplayer matches are not exactly short. Here's a sniper rifle. Hell. Fuck, really? I wonder if there's like bullet tracing or something like that in this game, where if you fire, it takes a while for the bullet to travel. This is the pistol I have. It's an old Killzone 1 weapon. Dude, was that a mine I stepped on? I think it was. Dude, I have no idea what's going on. There's people firing all around me. This is just... it's a bit ridiculous. They actually have one less person on their team too, so... I'm just that awful. find it really hard to see people in this game. It's like I have to like double take for a sec. I'm like, wait, that's a person. And I'm not sure what it is. It's like the visibility of the enemies is not so great. I'm not sure if it's the lighting or what, but like I'm just having a tough time with it. I also don't know how these people are just like, I'm guessing they're probably playing like on max sensitivity. That's like the only thing that explains it. But some of these guys are almost playing it like a Twitch shooter. And so it's like you have to play slower to accommodate for that. Look, there's a turret over there, an enemy turret. Yeah, grenades are like, you can't even... Yeah, he sees me. So this guy's just sitting there literally with his turret while his turret gets all the kills for people who jump down there. Alright, sorry about the abrupt ending, guys. My camera actually ran out of battery during that last match, and, well, as you could probably tell, we were gonna be losing anyway. Anyway, I'll give my general thoughts right now on Killzone Shadowfall. You know, being that this is probably the last time I'm going to be playing the game's multiplayer. And, you know, I have no idea if I'm going to go back to this game's campaign. You know, I really enjoyed this game when it came out because of what it did for the Killzone franchise. It allowed for more flexibility and larger areas. I like that they gave you basically a set of objectives, and it was up to you in what order you wanted to complete those objectives in. I thought it was actually pretty good. I remember when it first came out, though, a lot of people criticized it for sort of its lack of character, and that it felt a little bit too generic. I really do hope, you know, yeah, the Killzone franchise is done. We've had 4, you know, pretty solid games, I would say, in the franchise, and they tied up sort of the story with Killzone 3 that they were telling, and Shadowfall was kind of like a brand new generation, so they brought in, you know, new story, new characters, and all that stuff. I would definitely like to see this series come back in the form of an original Killzone remake. The original Killzone, to me, is a game that was a little bit too ambitious for the PlayStation 2. You could kind of feel it when you play it, but that game, seeing it being like remade with like visuals and like an art direction like this, I mean, you're seeing the backdrop of Vetka. Seeing that game with like PlayStation 5 visuals, and if you had like Blue Point Games behind it doing a solid 60 FPS remaster, you know, and you can even add in some multiplayer component to that if they wanted to, but just them bringing back that game, the original Killzone, and doing something really cool and epic with incredible visuals and graphics and ray tracing and all that type of stuff would just be, I think, a real nice treat, and it would be a way for people to experience, you know, all the Killzones with relative, you know, ease. You know, yeah, they had the Killzone HD re-release, which was just an upscale to the PS2 game. But, you know, to get that franchise back remade on PlayStation 5 would be fantastic. So I definitely would hope that that is on the cards for Blue Point Games to do, or someone else just to bring back the Killzone series in the form of that remake. I think that could be a really, really solid idea. And, I mean, other than this, I mean, I enjoyed the Killzone franchise for what it was, and this multiplayer in particular, I will say, was probably the least favorite out of all the Killzone multiplayers that I played. Killzone 2 I absolutely loved. I thought that that game was like a masterpiece, not only from a campaign standpoint, which was long and had great characters and stuff, but also like the multiplayer was fantastic, and the way that the game looked, even still to this day, I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that it's a PlayStation 3 game. It really looks incredible still. That's a game I would actually like to go back and replay and kind of reminisce on, so there might be a video for that in the future. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I never got the chance to, say goodbye to Killzone 2 and Killzone 3 multiplayer because I wasn't doing these types of videos back then. So I wanted to make sure I did it for Killzone Shadowfall and talk about my appreciation and love for this series. And again, I hope that we do get a remake of the original game sometime in the future. I think that would be fantastic. But hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was a bit of a sort of up and down experience. Sometimes we had a bit of trouble there in the beginning trying to find matches and getting the bots situated. But finally landing on that full lobby was actually kind of nice. And the game is fun when it's very chaotic like that. I do think the controls are just, they don't feel as intuitive or responsive. I had to double tap the square button to get my guy to reload and get that animation to play out. So it's not as responsive as some of the other competitors. Keep in mind we had Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghost around this time. And those, in my opinion, were much more preferable to the Killzone Shadowfall multiplayer here. But in any case, wanted to say goodbye. Again, still kind of hard to believe that this game's going to be 10 years old next year. But not only that, it's a last generation game. And it's also a bit surprising to me that we're saying goodbye so soon to a last generation game. But, time just flies. And yeah, if there's any more games that are getting their servers shut down, I will definitely be there to check it out. Alright, thanks guys very much for watching, and I hope you have a good one.